Yo, 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 thank you so much for tuning in to Conversations with Glo Radio Show, sponsored by Conversations with Glo podcast. And if you want to know more information about Conversations with Glo Radio Show slash podcast, be sure to visit the website Convo with Glo. And don't forget, y'all, that's with the K. That's Conversations with the K, okay? And that's Convo with the K. So make sure you go and visit the website, sign up for the emailing list, so therefore you can get future information about me, your girl Glo, and the future guests that I'm going to have on the show as well too. So be sure to go ahead and do that. All right. So y'all, I brought on somebody with me, right? It's been a while since she has been on here. Okay, a long time. But I'm going to allow for her to introduce herself. And then y'all already know what we're going to do. Get into the conversation.
Hey, it's me. I'm AP. Known Glow for a little while. Saw her on my last day leaving Greenville, moving out. We kept in touch, and I was really excited for her to ask me to join tonight. So
Oh,
get into it.
yes. Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all something. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you feel it on your heart, ask for it, okay? You never know where you might get to. Boom. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this conversation. So listen, I was on Twitter. I want to talk about preferences, okay? And the reason why I want to talk about preferences is because I was on Twitter the other day and I had seen a video with this girl and she was talking about her preferences. And basically, I just want to talk about the preferences with the women, basically. And what I mean by that is that do you think that women should have preferences if they don't match the preference that they are looking for? And so here's what I'm getting at. The girl had her preference, but she didn't match. She didn't want to date anyone that didn't. How can I put it? Okay, so she wanted someone healthy and whatever. She's a big girl herself. Someone asked her, "Would you date a big girl? I mean, would you date someone bigger than you?" My bad. And she said no because I'm in the process of losing weight. And I was just like, "Wow!" But all you say he has to be healthy. But she said she wants someone with a six pack, and it's just like, wow, you don't even have a six pack.
She got a six pack.
How you gonna want somebody with a six pack and you don't even have a six pack? So am I like, okay, help me out. Like, what you think about that?
I feel like when you're working on yourself, you should just shut up for a minute and just chill out, right? Um, she's being ugly. That's first and foremost. She's being really ugly because she does not have to act like that, especially with her being a big girl. That's not nice. That's
Mm-hmm.
first of all. And second of all, you want somebody that is healthy and a six pack and all this good stuff. So you want to meet somebody where they at, but you not willing. You want somebody to meet you where you at, but you're not willing to meet them where they at.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's messed up. It's really messed up, and she's being ugly. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. And so my whole thing is that we all know it's reality that everybody looks at the main thing that you're looking at, the attraction is the physical. What am I saying that right? The physical, like
Yeah,
the appearance.
the
Okay,
aesthetic.
so
The aesthetic. You just see what you
yeah,
see.
like you just see what you see. You like what you like. You get what I'm saying? So of course, in regards, like the other stuff may come along that actually put the plus on what you see at first. You get it. Am I sounding right? Because it's just like, okay.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes. So because like I feel like she could have got with that big dude, and she don't know what. Even though it was just someone they were just using as an example, but I just feel like she could have got get with the big dude, because you don't know whether or not, if he in the process of losing weight, you don't know whether or not if he was bigger than what he was. and he's in the process of losing weight.
Right.
And I feel like that be the problem with sometimes, and sometimes I could be talking to myself too, but I feel like sometimes that be the problem in regards with us actually just missing out on some things because we so busy stuck on like, I want this, I want that, instead of just actually going with the flow. Now, I'm not saying, ladies, go out here and not know your worth and just settle for anything. That's not what I'm saying. My thing is just like, just like let your guard down a little. Like, just, you can have what you want. You can definitely manifest what you want. Don't get me wrong. But it's just like, come on, let's be logic. I'm a logical thinker, so it's just gonna be like, let's be logic.
It is. I don't even. So for me, you know me, I'm real. I don't know. You know, I don't really dig people like off of their aesthetic and what they look like. I really don't. It really is about like, their soul. Mm-hmm. It's really about their soul. It's about how they treat me. It's about their soul. It's about their intellect. It's about that. And I feel like if you can connect on that level, I mean, I'm not saying like go be with a booger wolf because he got a good personality. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not just saying that, but I'm saying it can change your perspective about people and shit. Like, you be like this, I'm stimulated. Like, I'm very much stimulated. And when I look at this person, that's the freaking finest person I've ever seen in my life. Just because I know what that person is giving, regardless of what it looks like.
Yes.
And that's really what it's about. But I think that to get to that, I don't know, stop being shallow. And to get to that point, it takes a lot of self-work, because sister girlfriend that don't want the big boys because she's working on herself, she's projecting because that's how she views herself. Mm-hmm. And that's why she's acting like that. Mm-hmm. But if sister girlfriend could get into it with herself, it wouldn't even be like that. And she gonna miss out on her blessing by being like that. Me and my homegirls is always joke about how we like ugly niggas. We always like, I love me an ugly nigga. Okay, it ain't even about all that. I'm not like that anymore. But yeah, sister girl projecting, man. She wrong for that. She gonna miss her blessing. And we always hollering about dudes doing that shit with us. So I don't know. It's not a fucking blessing.
I watched Chris Brown catch so much backlash. I think this was a couple of years ago, and I spoke about it on a podcast episode of him catching so much backlash because of what he liked. Because he said something in a song about what he liked. I can't even get it. Pretty light-skinned girls with long hair, pretty. I don't know.
Something and
he do. You get what I'm saying? But lately, he been on, you know what I'm saying? From my understanding, from what I'm saying, like, he been on brown-skinned girls. But at the end of the day, that's what he, you know what I'm saying? That's what he like, and that's something.
That's a preference.
That's a preference of his. But look at him. That is something that he can have.
He is Chris Brown. He's Chris Brown. He might have got a taste of a brown girl and been like, damn, my whole... Because listen, I've been like, for the most part, like anti-light skin, like, I'm not fooling with no light skin dudes, because no, I'm just not. I'm not doing that. But shit changes. Perspective changes.
I'm telling you, like, because me... Okay, y'all. So, in my business, so growing up, right, I'm going to say, like, this is where the growth comes in at, in regards with me talking to the females in the preference, right? Growing up, I always liked it light-skinned dudes. Like, something about a light-skinned dude, it was just like, oh my gosh, like, he is so fine. And now I can see him now, and I just like, oh my gosh, he's so ugly. Like, not saying, I'm sorry, y'all. Dang, not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not
No, I
like
mean, like, yeah,
my
he's like,
type no
I
more.
was tripping. Like, I
Yeah,
was tripping.
I was
I was tripping.
tripping. Thank you, AP for the save.
I was tripping. I feel you. I feel
So
you.
now, and it was just like, you know, I didn't like anything but light skinned dudes. But now I'm more like, you know, a mixture of this and a mixture of that and a sprinkle here and a sprinkle there. And it's just like, here, this.
Talking about a sprinkle here and a sprinkle there. I feel you. Live your best life. Shit, why not? Experience it. There are billions and billions of people in the world. Billions. Like, explore. Explore. I mean,
I'm telling you.
I do now. I do have one preference that I do not bend on.
Which one?
Black men, period. That's what it's got to be. That's it. That's
Oh,
it for me. Black men.
Yeah,
period.
that's what I'm saying. Like, black men, I don't think
Light skin, dark skin, brown skin, whatever.
yeah, and
Purple,
that's what I'm saying
blue.
with the sprinkle here and a dab there. Like, you come here dark skin, you come here light skin. Oh, you're a caramel looking one. Oh, okay, come here. Like,
Oh, you a caramel looking.
oh, look, oh my gosh, your personality is just so, oh my gosh, he's just not so cute, but he's just so cute. Like,
It's the soul for me. It's the soul. It's
right.
that's for me. That's what it is for me.
So I feel like, you know, and that's what I mean in regards, like, with women that's having the preferences. It's okay to actually let your guard down and explore with. I feel like just having yourself stuck on one category with your preference is going to allow for you to miss out on you exploring other people and possibly, you know, experiencing them.
Yep.
So that's why I feel like, you know, don't just hold back on all this, you know, oh, he gotta be 6 feet tall and he gotta be, you know, built like a chocolate dark tall man. And, you know, and I'm not saying, you know, you can't ask for it. Again, you can. But it's just like, don't be so stuck on what you want and miss what you could have had.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
That's a
That's my
word.
spiel. That's my spiel.
That is a word.
Hey.
Amen.
Hey, that's my spiel. That's my spiel. But yeah, but anyway, but it's, I don't know. I feel like once everything is like, people get to realizing who they are, and once women start learning how to also take accountability for themselves, that's when I feel like that the preferences thing is going to actually change.
I agree. Well, women's and men's, they got to do the same. We got to work together. One band, one sound. We got to, as a whole conglomerate.
So let's say, for instance, like, who do you think that doesn't take accountability more? Is it more of, who do you not see take accountability more? Is it more of the men or more of the women?
I think that it's an even kill. And this is why I think it's an
Okay.
even kill. I think it's an even kill because we expect, like, it's the norm. We expect it to be a man thing, right? Like, it's the norm for them to be all like, oh, whatever, you know how they like you built real bad, buddy. You built real bad. Like, you're a guy. No, you don't even be talking about nobody. But you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. And so it's an even kill because we expect that for them. So they're not going to be accountable for it because it's the norm. And they're just like, you know, whatever. And for us, we pretend like we don't do it. Or we don't hold each other accountable when they're doing it or whatever. Because it's just like, you know, gang, women's against men's all the damn time. So it's an even kill, and everybody gonna have to do their work to make something happen.
I think that everybody will have to do their work in regards with having to make things happen as well too. But I also feel like that women also need to learn how to also take accountability as well too. I feel like once that women start doing that, then the men is gonna start following behind more.
They do.
That's just my opinion.
And men, they hold their grudges differently because they be butthurt. They be butthurt. Like they be butthurt about something from God knows how long ago, and they gonna project that shit to the day they die until they, get past it, which is not very likely. They be butthurt about something, and then they just, you know what I'm saying. So I just feel like it's a lot to it, and again, ain't none of us gonna be where we need to be or what we need to be if we don't get right with ourselves first, because it's always going to be some shit, because you're always going to spew whatever it is you got going on internally on the people around you, and until you get it right within you, we all just gonna spew shit on each other all
the time. It's more like a deflect game.
Very much so.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's definitely more of that. And I feel like, it takes baby steps at a time, but I don't think it's anything that is possibly going to get passed because it's just too much.
Right.
It's too much.
Right.
I feel like if as long as you take accountability for yourself and be responsible for yourself, you can't be responsible for others around you. So,
yep.
It's kind of,
I quit trying to save the world a long time ago. I just focus on me and mine. That's it. I can't. I just can't.
It's exhausting, girl. It's exhausting.
Very much exhausting. I just can't. So I just take care of me and mine. And that's just.
I'm telling you. And ease on down the road.
Keep it moving.
Anyway, well, AP, I do want to thank you so much for coming through and chopping it up with me. Thank you for coming through. I greatly do appreciate you accepting the invite.
Anytime.
For anybody that wants to hear more of you or see more of you, can you let the people know where they can find you at?
I'm on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram. What's my name on Instagram? It's me _A.P._. It's me _A.P._. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It's me, but I'm going to have her information. That's going to be definitely in the show notes or whatever. That's going to be tuning in. Okay. So be sure to go and follow her and show her some love. Okay. And again, thank you so much for coming through and chopping it up with me. And for those that are out there listening to me, your girl Glo, I do want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to Conversations with Glo Radio Show. Until next time, in between time, y'all already know where to find me at. Peace out.
Love you, boo.
Love you too.